Okay, so, hello everyone. Today, we're in the Minecraft menus, because I was worried that I was maybe overloading YouTube with too many Skyrim videos. And I'm not necessarily stopping them. I'm just gonna, take a quick break from making Skyrim videos and turn over to Minecraft for a video. Because I had this cool idea and I was thinking, man, what kind of games could I play? And I don't really have many games, so if out of anyone watching this has any suggestions for cool games I could play, then tell me all about it. Um, but yeah, I'm just gonna what I'm gonna do is, so a lot of the time me and my parents will just play a survival world, and I've got these two old ones that I was gonna just showcase. So this is an experimental world, but I'm gonna load it anyway. This was from maybe summer 2025, because yeah, I think it was the summer of 2025. And yeah, so we can see I'm already in here, and I'm gonna just quickly go in and turn on vibrant visuals for the video, because there we go. It's not much better, is it? Pretty much looks the same. So yeah. So I'll start off the tour on my island, and I'll work my way over to my parents' side of the island. Quickly though. I'm gonna try and mix the audio well. So yeah, 'cause I don't know. I've been trying to get it matched up well, and this Minecraft is a different game than Skyrim, so this house has seen a lot of different changes. You know what? I think it looks worse with vibrant visuals. I'm gonna just turn it off. Okay. Holy lag. So, this house has seen a lot of changes because it was originally my house, and I have a screenshot of it. Where is it? No. This is what it used to look like. This right here, this was the house. I took this screenshot in when Vibrant Visuals was still in beta. It was part of the preview. And this is the house now. There it is. So going in, it's got this little pool. And going inside, it's now just like a little horse stable because I moved out. And I wasn't fully done moving the pale oak onto here. And yeah, this was the summer, because I remember, when I was building this bridge right here, I figured out that I could turn on, that my monitor has speakers, and so I was just kind of playing it on the speakers. Also, yes, that's a floating, shipwreck. And I also remember, because it reminds me, I used to listen to Pork and Beans by Weezer. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't really know what people's opinions on it are, but yeah. And then, so this one, I think I was kind of inspired by brutalist architecture. If you don't know what that is, it's basically harsh concrete forms, and it's massive. The buildings are massive, but in a different way. like they're made of singular masses. Like this is made of 2 rectangles. That's how brutalist architecture is. I'll just give like a quick little run around. Got a few cherry trees. For me, it's always an accomplishment when my base area is just covered in cherry trees. You know that I've gotten cherry trees because I just put them everywhere. And we're gonna search through my chests and see what kind of stuff I've got. Because I've got like diamond tools and stuff, almost diamond armor. But yeah, we're gonna see. This is empty. Oh god. It's really unorganized. Got some copper. That one's empty. This is leaf litter for my furnaces. I gotta take this stuff out. Whoops. Just do that. And this is the thing. This is how I always do it. Just try and see if I can see which one I can add it to. I also did this. I feel like I remember I was at first gonna do lava, but yeah, I don't know. And then this is like my... Oh, that's where the iron and stuff goes. I guess this is like my valuables chest. I'll keep that. This one leads out to my bed. My dog named Dragon Slayer 578 Duncan. This is like just like a table with a enchanting or a brewing stand, grindstone, like just crafting stuff here. That music is pretty loud, isn't it? I'm gonna have to speak up a little bit. And then you can like come up here and shoot like skeletons from up here or whatever. So yeah, that's my 2 houses. Now, a big part of this world was there were a bunch of like depressions in the land, so I would just like over here, I would just fill them with water and then make like little rivers connecting them. So yeah, I can showcase that a little bit. So I've got this little one here. I should probably go sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna sleep quickly and then I'll showcase everything. Also, if you're asking about the texture pack, or wondering, I should say, it's actions and stuff. It's only available on Bedrock Edition, and I was using a free version, but I was also using like other texture packs as well. So I had some money from working this summer, so left over, so I just decided I'll just buy it from the marketplace so that I have it forever. Maybe not forever. But yeah, I did add some like ancient history here. So like this is like a little like ruins down here. And there's a zombie too. I guess he's like the last survivor. Over here by the portal, which I'll showcase the nether in a little bit. I've got like a little farm. That's what this was supposed to be. Like the little wall for the farm, and then like 2 rows, classic villager farm. And then I've got just another like little river. A creeper exploded here, so I just know what I do with that. Fill it with water. That is... I gotta fix that sometime. I do have a bucket, so I can just... Yeah, and then I've just got like a bunch of rivers over here that connect it and stuff. Like, there's just a bunch of connections. And yeah, I think this was another little creeper explosion. This over here was like just kind of here. And I'll get to that in a second. Oh, there was like a... If you're like rowing through here, I think you can still go... No, you can't. You can't go through there. But there's like a little area down here. And this connects it. That's what it is. But you can't go through it. And it connects it to this little area over here. And yeah, this part here was like a huge project. I had this entire area that I wanted to fill with water, and so I just had to make like a few walls for it. But I'm gonna get into... You know, it'd be kind of a cool idea to like take this and just like have it connect in there. That's the kind of stuff I would do. I would just be like, hey, this kind of sounds like a cool idea. Why not do it? And I'm actually just gonna do it real quick. Just... We can say that this is like an aqueduct made by people, because that's why it's like a rectangular thing. And now the thing that you gotta do is you gotta come in here and like just fill it up with water. And a lot of the time it'll just do it for you. It'll just fill up. And then there's always a line where I just add water to that line, and then I stop. But actually, you know what? I think it'd kind of look better if I did it to there, because then it looks like it's like pouring out. Maybe even to there. Yeah, I like that better. See, we're even getting stuff done when I haven't played on this in like a very long time. Anyway. So, yeah, so I added in some more stuff, like just little ruins, added in some moss, like, I imagined it would be like it was vegetation, but now it's like all gross and gray. There's also like just a singular block there. Out here, I just like planted some trees and stuff, different stuff. And over here is another little shipwreck. There's that floating one again. This is like a perfect... I would see stuff like this and just like put 2 blocks there and fill it up with water. So, and I think it kind of adds to the landscaping a little bit too. Like, I would look and see like, well, I could connect this here, or I could connect these, but I don't. But it kind of reminds me of like terrace farming in China. And now we're gonna go to the Nether real quick to just see what, because I honestly forgot what we've done. Okay, now I remember. So, we had these huge hallways, and basically what we were doing was we would just go in here and make other portals that went to other places. So, yeah, this is going to lead into kind of a little bit of a rabbit hole. Because, like, who knows where this stuff leads. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Wait till that runs out. This is so trippy, because it's like, it's made of netherrack. So it looks like that's the nether, and you can see through the portal. It's so weird. Then once you come out, you see. This is like, we just spawned into a cave. Like, it's like the cave dimension. And there's a bunch of mobs, so I'm gonna just leave. Also, wonder where this goes. I'm letting my curiosity get the better of me. This must lead up to land. I think I remember this. I think we were in an ocean. Yeah, especially if that torch was there. Yeah, we were in an ocean. Let's see what this is all about. Yeah. Hey, there's a Nautilus. Those just got added. Yeah, so this is just in the middle of the ocean. It's kind of a fun, like, thing to, like, every time just see. I wonder where we're gonna come out this time. This is also probably gonna take a while. When you're looking at it from down here, though, it just looks like it looks like it just goes on for infinity. You don't even see the end of it. It's because it's dark. Okay. So, those are all the portals down here. Now I'm gonna go to this end down here. And, oh, I thought those were slimes. I was like thinking, and you can hear slimes from coming in from the overworld, but they're magma cubes. And I think this way we tried to go like super far. So there was that one back there that I just walked by. I think we go up and like around and there's even more. I'll check it after I go through this one. Let's see, where does this one take us? Into another cave. That's the thing with these, they always lead into caves. But it's not necessarily a bad thing, because look, there's like a ton of iron and could be helpful. Especially if where you are there aren't many caves. Not just, there's no ladder. Okay, this one was just a cave. Now, we gotta go up, out slash up here. I should eat some steak. So this is a warped forest. Oh, I remember making that. We'll get to that after this portal. Where does this go? Yeah, this is just like a don't go this way. Yeah, so you gotta run through the portal to get to the next one. But I'm gonna go through it first. This one leads to a village. There's a savannah right over there. You can see we already ransacked the place. And this is like not my first time seeing it, but I haven't seen it in such a long time that I don't even remember it. It might as well be. So we're kind of seeing this like together. Took all the terracotta from that one. I think someone was on a hunt for terracotta, because I feel like I remember that. And there's an ocean monument out there too. If I had a spyglass, I would zoom in, but I just caught the light on the water. Okay, so this was a pretty crazy invention on my part. It just like leads to the next portal, but it wasn't working out. Like, I couldn't just do a bunch of tunnels. Also, this is pretty weird because it's like just a wall, and maybe it's like a lava pit, but no, that is down there, but you'd think that it would be up here. So What's going on? What's happening to him? Jeez. Luckily he survived. Okay. So I think there's a zombie pigman down here. He's right next to this portal here. So, oh god. Why are they like falling from the sky? That was pretty cool though, his one eye was glowing. I don't know if you caught that. Yes, I knew one of them led to a snow biome. Here's one of the new horse jockeys. Horse jockey. And it's conveniently nighttime, so like, I'm just gonna go back through. I don't want to fight anyone. Okay. Sorry about the yawning. I don't think I slept that much last night. And then here is, I guess, where we're gonna do another portal. So I'll just finish the... Oh, that must be why it's not... Okay. I'm on a quest now. Okay, don't burn. It's like a snake. Like the game Snake, like. Jeez, that just like flooded the entire area. Okay. There we go. And we can replace that, because I don't even need any of this. Looks like we can just do. I forgot they made ghasts like pixel consistent. Oh dang it, I missed. Now it's gone. Whatever. Okay, so if I ever play on this world again, I need to make like a fast way to get back to the overworld portal. Cause like this takes so long, this jog to get back. And it like burns through resources, which is food, 'cause it makes you hungry. I always like the Nether music. And I never get to hear it because I'm never in the Nether. Because some of them just sound super cool. Like, I know everyone puts up a fuss over, oh my god, old Minecraft was so much better. Old Minecraft music was so much better. And in a way, I agree. It's probably mostly nostalgia is what it's fueled by. And if not, if you, as a person, genuinely prefer older Minecraft, good for you. But anyway, the Nether music is probably like some of the only new music. Like, it's probably some of the only new Minecraft music that I like. Like, better than the old music. And yeah. And it's not necessarily new. It was made, I don't even know, in like during COVID. That was like 6 years ago now. Which is crazy to think. Actually, I think that should be crazy to think about. If you've seen my Skyrim videos, I should get a Fireforged blade in Minecraft. Anyway, over here, I said I was going to show it in a second, but I never did. So, what could this possibly be? I don't know why there's still all these here, like they don't even need to be here. But I took a tip took a page out of my aunt's book. Because, like, pretty much everyone in my family plays video games, I'd say. And just made a massive rectangular drop-down mine. And there is water at the bottom, so I will jump down. This right here, though, yeah, that leads out into a cave. Whoops. Oh no. Oh no. It's not rectangular anymore. I have to take a block to fill in that little gap. That really scared me there for a second. I thought I was gonna, like, get exploded by a creeper. Okay. Oh, right. So, I'm gonna jump down. I have a video on my computer of me doing this. But, now I'll have a video on YouTube of me doing this. Oh, please tell me I make it. Oh, phew. That was close. Oh, boy. But yeah, I reached bedrock, so I just figured. Yeah, here's the source block I used for it. But yeah, as I'm going up, I'll just give some info. This must have been an ore. I should have, as I was doing it, like, day by day, put, like, timestamps of, like, a sign at the start and a sign at the stop of June 1st or June 2nd. I don't know what actual date it was. That's not the current date, because definitely not. Like, it was just snowing out earlier. Or is it snowing in June? Like Antarctica? This connects over to something one of my parents was doing. Like one of their mines. So it connects there. I remember when that happened, I was kind of like, about it. Here it is. This is like the main area. I was kind of like, about it, because originally this area was completely closed off to mobs. But then it wasn't, because it got connected. This is where I had to build that, because I was in a cave. Yeah. Whoa. I think I might have just almost fell. It's always the thing about, like, going up and down this staircase, though. It's so, like, I don't know. I don't even know the word. I just went blank. Yeah, I don't even need all this. All these here. The only one I need is that one, so I'm just gonna get rid of them all. And if I pick them up, I pick them up. I'm not gonna go down and collect them all. Because now, I think I might have did it so that, like, you can't see in. But I don't really care. Actually, I will pick them up. Oh, I hear a spider. But not the ones that are, like, all the way down there. It's not worth it for a few trapdoors. Now we're gonna go out and see what it looks like. Yeah, you can see all the way down. Just barely, it's super tiny. I need to work on my bridge skills. Aesthetically, I mean. Okay, now we're going over to my parents' side. This is probably where you'll see cooler stuff, if you're even still watching. So, this is like a little thing you can walk through, and then there's glass over this cave. And fishing is always a big part of stuff. So you got this, like, kind of like bridge. It's kind of like in shambles, and then a fishing area. Like, you can come in here, and there's like some just fishing stuff. A bed for when you need to sleep. It's also a dock. Yeah, or you could just do that and come over. These are supposed to be up though. Then you can get out here too, and this was like my dad's area, so I think he was gonna like turn this into like a bunch of farms. And so yeah, so the entire thing is like surrounded by trees and stuff, except for this area here. And there's a few areas like right here. It's not. I'll get to over there in a second. So this is my dad's little spot here. This, I remember, this goes back to like the very start. This was like what he first did. Sorry, Dad, and sorry, Mom, eventually too, but I'm gonna go through what they have. I don't know, they probably have their secret hidden chests somewhere. This is a mine, and that's like the glass thing I saw, that we saw a second ago. So that goes down to the mine. And this is like a little spot right there. And I think this, yeah, you can still see the smoke out here. Here's like the roof. I guess you could like even come down here. And so I think he was building stuff up there. There's like this little staircase here. And then like, yeah, it's like just a bunch of platforms, I guess. I forgot what he was doing with it because I was pretty much just like either working on my house or like pretending to do stuff, but really I was bored. I think that's about it for my dad's area. So now onto my mom's house. So she's got like a animal farm. It's the name of a book. I've heard a lot about it. Chicken farm. The actions and stuff resource pack I was telling you guys about earlier has similar baby mobs to like the new ones that were announced. That actually might be the new ones. They might have updated it to have the new ones. Let's see. I'm gonna breed pigs. We're gonna see what their baby looks like. Yeah, and see, like, this is what I was... No, they didn't change it. Okay, so this is what I was talking about, like... Let me get away from the animals. Like, this kind of Minecraft music. I forgot what this one is, but I've got, like, the entire track list of Minecraft Volume Alpha, because I have it as a vinyl, and so it's pretty cool. It's like one of those clear green ones. Like the record is see-through and green. I don't know how it could be both at the same time. But yeah, so this is the interior of my mom's house. So got like the little kitchen here. Like stuff for the furnaces. What was that? I think it was one of the wolves. Got like food and stuff in here. All this is like there's no storage in there. And then like bedside stand, nothing. Bunch of cobblestone stuff. Maybe like valuable stuff, tools and such. And just like random more building stuff. This goes down to I think a mine, and there's also like a basement, I guess. Because the way she built it, I think she built it like 2 off the ground. And this goes down to the mine I think I was talking about. That connects to mine. Because I'm pretty sure it was my mom's mine. Maybe not though. Not sure. And then like, you can like get out onto the roof this way. I don't think she intended for that to happen, but like one day she was at work and I sent her a video of that you can do that. You can't go back in though. Up here is just like more whatever, building stuff or whatever. You can do it here too. And this is like a skylight room, sky room, light room. I kind of like this floor though. Oh, and that's the ceiling too. Yeah, so I think that's just... Oh, wait, well, you can come out here too. But, other than that, that's just about it for this world. Oh, wait, no, it's not. I forgot about this. This little spot right here. I just remember that it's like what it is. I don't remember what's in there. Yeah, because my mind connects to it. So I'm gonna sleep, and then I'll show that. Then we're on to the next one, where you get to see some more of my more ultimate builds, compared to this one where they're just kind of mediocre. Because I would categorize myself as a good builder, but I don't really show it much in this one. Especially since this was like kind of a while ago. And I used to have a bunch of Java worlds. But they're all gone now. So this is my other mine. So what I remember this now. I have this USB controller that we tried to get for our Switch, but it didn't really work. So I just plugged it into my computer and like just mined all of this with the controller. Because for some reason it was like oddly satisfying. Because I'm just so used to keyboard and mouse, like. But yeah, that's this world. That was let me read the name. That was Unchoidiachita Unchoidiachito Imported. If you liked it, like and subscribe, yo. No, just kidding. You can if you want. But, yeah, so now we're on to this one, Lviv Roof. Listen to me try and pronounce this. It's backwards. Lviv Rus Maf Yadub is Knob. Which is... I'll just leave you to figure that out backwards. It's nothing bad. It's kind of a fun challenge. And the other Unchoidiachita Unchoidiachito is just... It's just, like, stupid inventions from my mind. So this is basically another one where, okay, I don't have this labeled. This is basically another one where we just, like, did ultimate stuff. This one I built more on, though. This one I would just watch YouTube while I built. So we're gonna go through my stuff, but I have it named, so some of it named. So this is Crunchoid Solar Death Ray 2, because my dad's bow was Solar Death Ray. Skibbity Slicer 2. None of my armor is named. So this one's got like kind of a cooler vibe to it, if you know what I mean. So this is Bed ROM, Furnace Row 1 through 3. This is my Bed ROM. So this is for sale for... It was for sale for 4,500 credits, but now it's 500. And I'm kind of just like also like living in here. These I set up as a barrier, and there's like just a bunch of armor stands in here hanging out. This is like a little area, and then a kid's table. I like how I did this floor though. I always like checkered patterns. We'll get to all this stuff in a second. This is my music discs collection. Yeah, again, some storage, and like this here. If you know the Y-Files, it's AJ and Hecklefish. It's really cool content, you should check them out if you haven't. But, like, I just added... This one I did Heckleman instead of Hecklefish. And you can't really make it, like, A-Man or, like, AJ-Mans. I just did, like, AJan. I don't know. It's kind of, like, mixed the words. Down here I've got a few copper golems. They just, like, make noise. Just kind of make cool noise. And the same with this, it's just kind of like background noise. And same thing with all the campfires and stuff. So, I remember I made this like little area on a whim. Completely on a whim. Because, like, I was settling in this area here. And it's so cool, kinda, to me, like, it's just like nestled into the hill there. And I remember when this used to be like a one block thing. But here is my house. I think I was planning to add more to it. This is cow's pen and chicken's pen. Should collect up the eggs. Oh right, well, I'm not gonna make a harvest right now. And then coming in here is like my work area, I guess. Like, I don't know. I was supposed to be like the mayor of this area or something. Anim pens. And this is like the enchanting area. And then from up here you've got a pretty good view of like the entire area. Over somewhere that way, I think there's a snowy area. Snowy biome. So, yes, this is like the other area that I was in. And coming over here is my horse. I think I named it something. No. Got like food and stuff. And then on this other side is my camel. Didn't name the camel. This was... My original house was over here. And it was like a villager house, but like connected and all mangled up and stuff. The village is gone by now. And then I moved over there. What was that? Okay, I think it was a camel. What was I even saying? Oh, this used to be my house until I moved over there. Here's my cactus farm. And then... Oh. Sheeperd. So, the sheep are kind of like... yeah, they're kind of all like stuck up in here, so I'm just gonna like kind of try and make a path for them to get out. Like, what are they even doing in here? Just, yeah, they can leave. I'll just kill them. There's two over there. With those two, we can just make a bunch more. Okay, and I'm just gonna put the meat in here. I usually don't, but yeah. This is a staircase that goes down to the rest of the world. I think you do need a boat for this. Yeah, you need a boat for this. It was like a little game I invented. And I'll tell you the name of it in a second. Once I get my boat. Understairs. It's kind of cool. Understairs. Never thought of that. Reminds me of the Underforge in Skyrim. I just gotta find my boat. It's like an important things chest. What's in there? Yeah, I feel like it. Do I just need to make a new boat? Because I think that's what I need to do. Whoops. Didn't mean that. Okay. Maybe I didn't have a boat, because we never really left this little island here. I feel I probably just never made a boat, unless it's over here. I only looked quickly, and I didn't see it. Yeah, but some of my Java worlds were really cool. Like one of them I remember was like this, but ultimate, like just insane. Like I had like an entire underground area where I had a bunch of villagers. There were two. I named one of the songs I made after this guy. He was a villager named Jeffrey Vrooman, and like he was living in like he was living with another villager. So I was like, it's his wife, Sarah Vrooman. So I named them Jeffrey and Sarah Vrooman. And then they like broke up, and Sarah Vrooman was like leaving to go and sleep in some other room, and then there was a different villager in Jeffrey's room. I don't know, it was just, yeah. But here's Lawnmower Simulator. I'll go into third person. Basically, like, what you do is you try and like mow the lawn in like the quickest time. Whoever gets it fastest wins. Or maybe it should be whoever gets the slowest time wins. So I feel like that would be more of a challenge. The thing that I hate though is that you gotta come in here and replace all of the grass that you gotta mow. And I guess I'm only level 1. I was probably enchanting stuff. And I guess when I'm placing them, I try and like just get them randomly. So then I think it kind of looks better. This is like the starting area. And then over here was like something I was not working on this. This is something that my dad was working on. And I'll get to my parents' builds after I show all my builds, because there's still more, just like in the last one. So this was the church, I think. I think this was the church. Over there is my mom and dad's builds. So starting up here, this was after everyone like stopped playing this world. I was the only one left that would like play on it. And so I just got bored and I built a bunch of stuff. So like I just built a bunch of houses that were inspired by like the houses that you'd find in like Britain, like the old houses. I don't know if you know what I'm talking about. And you can see the floor quality quickly degrade. Same with the roof quality too. So this is when I ran out of hay bales. I had to put like 2 pieces of moss on here. And all of this stuff, it's like mossy stone, and even over here like tough. You would think, well, that's just variation, right? He was just adding some texture. But no, I like ran out of cobblestone, so I had to use that. Like I even put sand as the floor in here. I think we already saw this one. That one. It's pretty much just like standard to the same as all the other ones. And then there's like a secret one there, and I was gonna add like a bunch of farms back here or something. And I remember I was growing the moss back here. That's what I was doing. Place one piece of moss and then just grow it, because it's simple and easy to use for the roofs. That's kind of like probably how they used their roofs back in the day when they made those. Just whatever they had that was there that was simple and easy to use. Also, you can always learn things playing Minecraft. Like, I never knew that in Britain and Canada they called potatoes jacket potatoes. Because it's just like a weird thing that I have, that I prefer the O-U-R spelling of things. So, rather than like, I prefer A-R-M-O-U-R over A-R-M-O-R. That's just a personal preference of mine. And so I set it to Canadian English, and it changed like my Windows language, so it changed this too. And there's just like a bunch of different stuff like jacket potatoes and different. It obviously changed the spelling of armor and other stuff like that. But I always thought, like, I remember I was on Google Maps and I saw in Canada, and this is probably gonna just be like, probably nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about, but I was on Google Maps in Canada, and there was like a personalize or something like that, and it was spelled with I-Z-E instead of I-S-E, and I looked it up and I was like, because I thought that they spelled it like British people did with I-S-E, but I guess it could be either, and so but it's not spelled like that on Windows Canadian English, and it bothers me. But yeah, this is like a little off my rant. This is like a little area here. I need to get a drink. This was another fishing area. Cause oh my god, could the cap just get on the bottle? So this was, yeah, pretty much fishing is like a pretty important part of us playing Minecraft. We usually fish. And yeah, there's nothing like over there. This is pretty much like the area that we built stuff in. There is this went down to a mine. I'm trying to remember if we had a nether portal or not. And I don't think we did. Maybe we did. Okay, now we're moving on to my parents' builds. We're starting with my dad's because it's right here. So be prepared for greatness. And I need to remember that he has a fox, so it's probably gonna try and run away. Okay, I got on. There it is. There's a cat too. Lil Junie Foxtrot and Grandma Baby Sweatpants. That's a reference to my cat, because she's like old. Not really old, she's like 12, 11 and a half, I think. So we call her a grandma. And her fur, the way she just looks like she's wearing sweatpants. And we call her baby sometimes. It's got a lot of jacket potatoes. That stuff. Bunch of different decorated pots. Other stuff. A bunch of these are empty. But it's storage. Of course, this one, the little one in the corner, has got like the important stuff. It's got like pillager stuff, because there was a pillager tower. Yep, right over there. Okay. So, be prepared. If you're... I don't know what this warning is all about. This is pretty much BS, but if you're squeamish, not at seeing things, but at the idea of things, take caution. So this is supposed to be like the inside of a being. It's supposed to be like, skin. This is supposed to be going. And, yeah. I don't know what's going on with that, but like if we do that, then it'll keep going. Oh, I fixed it. Oh, I remember now. He turned it off because... Okay, I remember he turned it off because it was too loud. Because he did the same one... He did the same stuff as I did. In my house with like the copper golems and stuff. And here's his copper golems. And he's also got this here too. Yeah. And then this leads back out to here, where I fell down from my bridge. This is a staircase that goes up to my area. Up. I just want to see it one more time because I like the way it looks up here. Then this is the farm. Bunch of animals. This is their farm. My farm is... I didn't ever get any, like, stuff from this farm, because I had my own farm, and I don't need this much food. Plus, I've got a ton of jacket potatoes. Also, here's the portal. I forgot about it. I'll just shut the doors. I wanted to make it like some big grand thing, and I kind of thought it was. I thought it was kind of cool how it was like doors. But I'll show off my mom's little area, like her house first, and then do that. Remember, okay, so before she made that house, she was living in like a house somewhere around here in town. But I tore down all the villager houses and made those houses. So yeah, coming up here, remember I helped her with like something on this staircase, I forgot. Because I think she was gonna like extend these out here, and I was like, just have it be like a platform, and then you can just turn and go on to the next part. So like, she's got like a bunch of stuff back here. So I'll show the farm first through her farm. I guess everyone's got their own farm in this world. So, that's her farm there. And then going into her house. So, it's made of wool, which is not very good for fires, but it's an aesthetic choice. So, she's got a bundle, food, everything is labeled now. Food, wood, stone. This stuff is not labeled though. Got like a painting there. I kind of like this area right here. Reminds me of Seinfeld for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know. Reminds me of Jerry's apartment. And then she's got her bed and a window with no pane. Like a chiseled bookshelf, and her fox named Foxy. Everyone's got a fox except for me. I remember they offered me a fox. And yeah, that's most of the world. I'm gonna go see though quickly if I named my cat, because I know I had a cat. I know I named Heckleman and Ajan, but I know I have a cat. Muffy. Muffy. Yeah, I remember that, Muffy. Yeah, because I remember I wanted to name the next cat that I get Muffy. But yeah, I'll just get over here. Oh, also I did like this huge garden, like just a bunch of flowers behind that house. But yeah, that's the world, ending it off with some music. Also, I do want to just add in, and I'll put a picture of it if I can find it on the screen. One of my Java worlds, I had a plan for, like, the plan for the world, and I was using the Axiom mod to, like, build huge, like, terraform easily. And I built, like, a huge brutalist themed village. That was, like, when I was into brutalist architecture. And it was more of a city and not a village. But if I can find the plan and the screenshot, then I will put them on screen. And yeah, so thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.